You must go after more. You must work to find out what you're truly capable of. Because if you don't find out what you're capable of, you will always have this knowingness inside of you, this thought of like, I know that I'm meant for more, but I'm not experiencing that more just yet. But friend, if you start to believe and rekindle your inner spirit, your faith to know that you can do something special with your life, then eventually you're going to have to take action. Like you won't be able to hold yourself back any longer. You will just take the action. You will move forward because you will become sick and tired of not making the progress that you're meant to make, of not going to the places that you're meant to go with your life, of not using your gifts and talents in a meaningful, significant way. So if you feel stuck or frustrated or challenged right now in life, good. Why? Why is that good? It's good because it means you know you're made for more. And the first step to becoming more and doing more and creating more and contributing more in the world is to a room full of psychologists once asked Jim Rohn this question. Jim, what messes with the human mind most? And Jim answered, doing less than you know you're capable of. Friend, if you right now in your life are not living up to the potential that you know you have inside of you, then you probably feel unsettled. You probably feel stuck. You probably are feeling desperate to find out what else you're capable of. You probably have this knowingness inside of you that you're leaving life on the table. Like you've got more that you're meant to do. So why aren't you doing it? Here's the reason for most people. Because they don't believe. They don't believe. They might have this sense inside of them that, yes, I feel like there's something more that I'm meant to do. I'm meant to do something meaningful and significant and important with my life. But am I really capable of doing it? You see, there's so many people that they go through life and they're told that they're not actually someone special. They're not meant to do something great. They should just settle for the average life that people like them live. But the problem with that is we lose the opportunity to tap into one of the most important things that we can do as humans. And Abraham Maslow, as you're probably familiar with the Maslow hierarchy of needs, he said this quote, if you plan on being anything less than you are capable of being, you will probably be unhappy all the days of your life. And so that's got to be a wake-up call for most of us to say, what is it that I need to do to make progress, to tap into more of my fullest potential, to seek more of what I am capable of? Because if we're not on the road to the next best version of ourselves, then we will feel stalled. We will feel stuck. And when we feel stuck, we feel like we get, like recently, here's the best way I can put it. Recently, my wife and I took our kids down to this little creek. And to get to the creek, we had to walk through the wooded area. And on the side, as we were getting in towards the creek, there was this little pond. It was like 20 feet across. And it was stinky. It was smelly. And it was stagnant. And it was stale. And it was just sitting there. There was no movement in the water at all. It smelled. And it looked awful. It wasn't moving. It wasn't going anywhere. We walked a little bit farther and we got to the creek, and it's this beautiful flowing creek, and it was going somewhere. It was moving. It had a destination. And this might sound like a silly example, but the truth is, when we are stuck, when we are stale, we become stagnant, life starts to stink. It starts to not look as good as we would like it to look. It doesn't have this nice little flow to it. But creating the flow in our life is up to us to take action and move forward. It's up to us to not just see in our minds that more is possible, but believe that more is possible, that we are destined to do something great with our lives. Like we know the gifts and talents and skills that God has blessed us with. We are here to refine those and use those in a meaningful and important way in the world. And friend, you're in that same boat. You are someone that has been gifted by the creator of the universe with skills and talents and resources and things that you specifically are here to do, to serve other people, to add value to the lives of other people. I don't know if that's a few people or several people or dozens of people or hundreds of people or thousands or millions of people. But what I do know is you are here for a reason. You are here to make a meaningful, positive impact in the world. So what's holding you back? What's preventing you from moving forward? What's stopping you from having the belief that you can do something special with your life? Not only can you, but you must. You must go after more. You must work to find out what you're truly capable of. Because if you don't find out what you're capable of, you will always have this knowingness inside of you, this thought of like, I know that I'm meant for more, but I'm not experiencing that more just yet. But friend, if you start to believe and rekindle your inner spirit, your faith to know that you can do something special with your life, then eventually you're going to have to take action. Like you won't be able to hold yourself back any longer. You will just take the action. You will move forward because you will become sick and tired of not making the progress that you're meant to make, of not going to the places that you're meant to go with your life, of not using your gifts and talents in a meaningful, significant way. So if you feel stuck or frustrated or challenged right now in life, good. Why? Why is that good? It's good because it means you know you're made for more. And the first step to becoming more and doing more and creating more and contributing more in the world is to know that you're made for more, that you're here to do something special with your life. And so my hope, my prayer is that you can do whatever it takes to rekindle that inner spirit, to get that fire back in your life. And one of the best ways, or some of the best ways, are to feed your mind with great books, to feed your mind with podcasts and voices of people that believe that you're here to do something special, that tell you, that remind you of the truth that you already know. You're here to do something incredible. You've got gifts, you've got talents, you've got skills that you're here to develop and use. And by the way, you might not be the greatest in the world today or ever, but what you are is someone who can say yes to the opportunity to move forward. And if you're at the very least willing to say yes to the path, to pursue your purpose, to do your calling, to do the work that you're here to do, then guess what? You have a chance to reach the people you're meant to reach. And what I can tell you for certain is when we start to reach the people we're meant to reach with the gifts that we've been given, there are not many things in this world that feel more fulfilling, where we will find more joy. We will find tremendous joy. You, I can guarantee, will find tremendous joy and fulfillment and meaning in your life when you're using your gifts and your talents to truly add lives to the life, to add value to the lives of other people. Like I just know that's going to be true for you. So stop holding yourself back. Stop letting yourself settle for less than what you're capable of. In fact, refuse to settle for less than your greatest potential. Refuse to settle for less than you know you can become and do and create and contribute in this world. And when you make that decision to refuse to settle for anything less than you're capable of, great things will start to happen. You will break through to new levels of thinking, of mindset, of attitude, of belief, of faith that you've never experienced before in your life. But as soon as you decide that you're meant for more, that you're made for more, doors will open wide because your mind will be expanded to greater possibilities, to see more of what's possible for you. And once you see that bigger, better, brighter future for yourself and your family and what you can do in this world, oh, friend, is going to be an awesome, awesome, awesome day because you will start to move into your purpose and your calling and do the work that you're meant to do, that you are here for in this world. So friend, whatever you believe to any extent right now that you are made for, that you're meant for, that you're here to do, just keep freaking going. You have dreams in your head and in your heart that have been planted there on purpose, for you to grow it, to cultivate it, to use it, to do it. And I just hope and I pray that you will choose to go down that path, to find your calling and move in that direction and do whatever it takes to better yourself every single day, to eventually become the best version of yourself, that next level version of yourself, that version of yourself that can turn your dreams into reality. So friend, if you've enjoyed this, you'll probably also enjoy some of my podcast episodes. It's the JJ Peller Podcast. You can find it basically wherever podcasts are listened to, mainly Spotify and Apple. And friend, whatever you're going after, refuse to settle for anything less than your greatest potential and just keep freaking going because great things are in your future if you refuse to quit. Keep going, friend. You've got this.